Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Chef Sarah Kim here. Today we are going to do a recipe out of my cookbook, Edible Bytes, that is on sale now on Amazon.com, and you can check my link in my bio for the digital copy. The digital copy is a little bit better because it has an exclusive detailed bio about yours truly, Chef Sarah Kim. All right, so let's get into it. Today we are going to do the IoTofu and green bean bowl. So this dish is for vegans, people who are looking for something that is not as heavy as a meat dish, and it's versatile. And if you like tofu, you're going to absolutely love this dish. So let's go. I have my induction burner here. For those of you who follow me on YouTube or on my social media, you will know that this is one of my favorite kitchen tools. This is lightweight and easy to travel, so it's ideal for people who live in campers, people who go camping, RV people, and tiny homes because it's lightweight, it fits, it travels well, and it gets hot really, really quick. It works with pans that have a symbol on the back that'll say induction, and it looks like little squiggly lines. If you want to know if your pan is conducive for an induction burner, just look on the bottom and it should tell you or give you a sign on whether it's induction capable or not. This is one of my favorite tools to use for cooking classes, on the go, when I'm camping, when I'm traveling. Get you one. All right, so we are going to start with our tofu. I always buy extra firm tofu simply because I like the texture. It absorbs a lot more flavor and it just holds better. I'm going to turn this down because it's already starting to smoke and we don't want that right now. What I'm going to do with this, after I put it in my tofu press overnight to get out that extra liquid, because if you leave the liquid in your tofu, it's going to make your dish wet. And I don't want that for this dish. So I'm going to take my tofu and I'm going to score the top of it. Scoring the top of the tofu is going to seal and lock in the flavors a lot better. I'm going to flip it over and do the same to the other side. And it also gives it a really cool, really funky pattern. You don't have to do this. You can put this straight into the pan, whatever. I do because I like pretty food. I like my food to look like me. So I'm going to add a little bit of coconut oil. Coconut oil burns at a higher temp, and it's absolutely my favorite. I'm going to go in with my seasoning. This has a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder, red crushed peppers, black pepper, and some Italian herb seasoning. This is one of my favorite seasonings that I make, and I use it for practically everything. It's versatile, and it's just, you can't go wrong with it. And I'm going to season both sides. And I'm going to get in there and make sure it's really well incorporated. And since my pan is hot, I want to move the oil around to make sure the whole pan is coated so that my tofu gets an even sear. And now I'm going to place it down and turn it up. I first started eating tofu when I was stationed in Korea, and they eat a lot of tofu actually, and it's really, really good for you. My friend was telling me that if you want to have better gut health, then instead of eating red meat or any kind of meat, tofu is the way to go. Now you have different textures. You have extra firm tofu, which is my favorite, which a lot of people use for dishes. You can also use it in protein bowls or protein wraps or anything like that. I like it because it has more of a denser texture, and it's like a meat substitute without actually trying to be meat. And then you also have extra soft or soft tofu, which is what they use for a lot of Asian soup dishes like I forgot what they are. Okay, tofu soup. So I'm going to check my tofu. Has a really good sear on it. Going to move this around Another thing that I like about tofu is that you don't necessarily have to cook it. You can eat tofu raw as long as you have a really good dipping sauce. I did another video that had a nice ginger, garlic, soy, sesame oil sauce, and that would be perfect for this if you were to eat it raw and slice it really nicely and then just use the sauce to dip with. And you can eat it with raw vegetables or make a salad. There's so many ways to use tofu, and the health benefits are just immeasurable. So we're gonna add that, and this is almost done. Once you get that sear, and then you could slice this up if you want. We're gonna turn this up a little bit more. And then while that's cooking, we're going to finish this with some green beans, some garlic green beans in the pan, and we're gonna finish it off with a little bit of crispy garlic and some fukake. So I'm going to come in with my tamari. My tamari is gonna give a really good flavor. To my tofu. Oh, you can smell it. Oh my God. It smells amazing. I'm gonna flip that over like that. And this is good to go. Don't worry about it getting everywhere. We're gonna come in with a little bit of garlic. We're gonna add our green beans to it. And we're going to give this a nice stir. Add a little bit more of that coconut oil. And we're gonna come in with a little bit of water to get some of this tamari off of the pan. And coat the green beans really, really nicely. Now you can use fresh green beans or canned green beans. These are frozen green beans because the store just didn't have any green beans that I thought were suitable. I'm gonna add just a little bit of seasoning to it because you don't want it to be salty because the tamari already has a lot of soy and sodium already. I like to get the low sodium tamari, but tamari in general has less sodium and it's just more flavorful and beneficial than just regular soy sauce. Now the frozen green beans, since they're flash frozen, most of the time they've already cooked the green beans and then just blanched them real quick. Blanching is when you put them in some hot salted water for like 15 seconds and then you immediately put it in an ice water bath. Now blanching the vegetables allows you to cook the vegetables while still maintaining its color, and by blanching it in ice cold water you stop the cooking process. And by stopping the cooking process you allow your green vegetables to maintain the chlorophyll, which is the green color, and it just tastes better. So green beans don't take a long time because you can eat green beans raw, but we just want to add a little bit of heat and get this flavor on it. So now I'm going to turn off my induction burner and I'm going to add this to the pan. Actually, let me get my tongs. Okay, I can't find my tongs, but it's fine. Add my green beans, just like that. Get that out the way. And then I'm going to take my tofu and I'm going to slice it. And I don't need all of it. I'm just gonna put it, fan it out like that, make it really nice. And I'm gonna add some texture by adding some crispy garlic. So we're gonna finish it with a little bit of fukake, which is just sesame seeds and some shredded seaweed. So there we have our IoTofu and green bean dish. You can add another carb to it by putting some white rice down, or make it more protein packed by adding some quinoa. So If you like this video, please like and subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you can stay up to date for any new recipes and things that I have going on. And if you have a recipe that you would like me to try, or if there's something that you think I should improve on, please leave your comment down below. I read each and every comment. I'm looking forward to your guys' feedback, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a good day.